Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you today, and I am not feeling well, you guys, but I wanted to make sure that you guys got the video regarding some of the shapewear. I did a video yesterday, and it was telling you guys or showing you guys some items that I got for myself, um, and also some items that I got that was lingerie. You guys know that I am big on coming to bed or going to bed, being, diva as well. Um, I think it's fun. I think it's sexy. It helps us to ego boost a little bit up. Let's face it, when we are, you know, almost 40 years old, um, you want to do things that's a little different than what you may used to do. Um, and you just want to bump it up a little bit. So I don't see no harm in that. So make sure you go check out the video right before this. And I also did another video showing you guys where I actually went to a store and purchased many items, including jackets and coats for $2. And this is not a secondhand store. No, it's not a thrift store or Goodwill. This was a new store. And I showed you and told you where you can actually look up and see if you have that store in your area as well. I even threw out a good idea that I use actually for my sister who resides in Florida. And as you all know, you know I am in Maryland. So what I do for her is I purchase things for her because the stores down here, she doesn't have those in Florida. So I purchase those things for her, and I just ship them down there. And so that's a great idea for you guys that want to get on in on these super savings sometimes, and in your state you don't have the store, but you do have family members that live in a state that does have a store. So it's definitely worth the shipping fee, you guys. You'll save big time. And yeah. Also, quickly, I wanted to address a comment someone asked me about, because I always tell you guys I like to, be around the house looking nice. I mean, I don't want to look crazy sitting around the house and sitting around my husband. And then when I want to go out, that's when I'm looking, flawless. Um, I'm not trying to impress them. I would rather impress him. And so I like to look nice in the house as well. So I don't think that's nothing strange or wrong. That's what a lot of very feminine women do. And so yeah, so they asked, what do I wear? Well, I wear things like this. What I do is I buy them when they are off season. Often at times I can get them for $1.50, $2, $2.50, and that's what I wear. Even in the wintertime, I wear long flowing floor length maxis. I just accessorize with a little earring and my eyeshadow. So that's what I do. Um, So I hope that answered your questions, and now I can show you the items that I got. Now these are for the top. Now, if you want me to show you guys, because I actually just ordered 3 today, um, if you want me to actually show you the best bottom shapewear, um, then thumbs up this video and also comment. Let me know that you're interested in that video, and I will um, give you that video. You guys, I already told you guys that yes, I will be leaving YouTube for a little while. I don't know when, but I will be probably leaving YouTube. I just basically I do videos when I feel like, I'm feeling drawn to do them. And I find myself quite often I'm not really drawn to do them. So, you know, it is what it is. So when you see me, just accept the fact that I have done another video. Because there will come a time where you won't see me for a while. Just like you guys saw that, a couple of weeks ago, I was gone for 6 months. So, alright, we talked enough, you guys. Let me go ahead and show you these items, and I'm also going to tell you how they actually function for me. Um, if you have, I'm just going to be straight out, okay? If you have what they call back fat, if you have any rolls, if you have a bulge, if you have, it may not necessarily be a big, huge bulge. It may be just slightly. Sometimes people even get it, and they're not that big, but they get it from, their bra constantly over the years pushing into their skin. And sometimes their bra, of course, we all make this mistake quite often. Our bras don't fit us the way that they're supposed to. So what happens is, because our bra is like too tight around the back area, it can pinch your skin, so it makes you have this little teeny like roll. So that can happen even if you are a what they call a small plus size woman, meaning that you are just getting into the plus size sizes. But what's best I've learned for people that have back fat and you want a smoothing look in your back, uh, the best thing that I have found out besides my Spanx Tanky, and that's just simply a tank top, but it's by Spank. That is also for slenderizing. You have to go back old school. Now, old school, Big Mama, Nana used to have this thing called a long line. And a long line is a bra that it covers, of course, the breast area, but it also goes almost down to where your navel is. Um, it's not always the prettiest thing, although I did find one recently that is a nice color. But it definitely serves its purpose. It also is great for you guys out there that have back issues or back pain, especially if you have issues and back pains resulting from wearing standard or regular bras. This is what a long line looks like, you guys, and this is brand new. Okay, this is what a long line looks like. All right, and this one is a very cute one because I have the other kind, and you're going to see how that differs as far as aesthetics, as far as just it looking pretty. It is quite a difference. But again, it serves its purpose. So what it is it's kind of like a vest, almost like a corset, but it's definitely not a corset. Um, and long lines are usually, you put it on like a vest and you fasten from the front. Okay, so this is how long it is. Okay, and this is the cup area up here. Okay, but as you can see, you still have more down here. Now you're also going to find that there is going to be a elastic band all the way at the bottom, and that's great because that is also going to suck you in a little bit right at the what most of us, the smallest area of our waist area, which is the top right underneath of the bust. So that's going to bring it in even more. Okay, so a long line is one of the best things that you can buy if you have back fat, if you want a slimming silhouette, if you have issues with back pain and you need some kind of extra back support, and also for those who want to try to alleviate that strain that sometimes if you're really busty, you'll have that strain on your shoulder areas from the bra digging into your skin. Um, and that can be quite unattractive as well, because over the years it can dig so much that even when you don't have the bra on, you have that permanent indent into your skin. So I would recommend you getting a long line. You could just simply put in the Google search engine, put in the Google search engine long line, and you'll find many and many different sizes. This I got from BCO, which is the outlet for, it's like a one-stop shop uh, place that you can go to, that all of Romans, Jessica London, um, Burlington Bargain Outlet, all of the plus size stores, they basically have like an outlet, and this is the outlet that you can order from. It's basically things on clearance, so you'll find great deals there if you go to it. So and they start at a size 12 and go all the way to a size, I think, 6X. So go check them out, because everything you see there is on clearance. So, but anyway, this is the long line. This is the back. I'm telling you. You know, a lot of people, they don't, we come from, sometimes, I think our mother's era be right before our era. They came from a line where the mothers would teach their children certain things about being a woman, certain things about being a lady, and actually, telling what the difference between the two. They set them down and taught them, things like how to keep yourself up, or how to carry yourself, and how a woman carries herself, and all of these things. They taught them even about undergarments and things like that. But I find that it's rare in our era, for those of us who are 40 and older. I find that it was kind of like it was like a one out of five chance that we had an old school mom. So a lot of people, because their mom was too busy partying and living it up and letting their kids be latchkey kids, and having to basically raise themselves as well as raise their siblings and stuff. Um, a lot of people didn't have Big Mama or Nana to teach them certain things. So, when it comes to things like undergarments and things like that, it's a lot of women out here that don't know what to wear. They don't know how to, make something. It's not a magic pill. You're not going to go from a 5X to a 1X. But what you're going to do is you're going to be a shapely, curvy, well put together 5X. Okay? And I'm okay with that. I'm not a 5X anymore. I am proudly a 2 and 3X. The stuff I showed you guys yesterday was a 2X. But I am a well put together 2-/3X. And it all starts with the undergarments that you use underneath of your clothing. A lot of people don't know that when you go without undergarments, a lot of people aren't taught this. What you'll do is you'll make your elasticity of your skin, you'll make it loose. So that's not a good thing either. Because what will happen is, imagine over time and over time and over time, it's just like my nana taught me, you go to sleep in a bra. It may don't have to be, the best bra that you have, but have a few bras that you wear comfortably at night. Because if you continuously go around with no bra on, ladies, what happens? Eventually, your breasts get looser and looser, and what they call drop. Okay, so that goes for anything else. If you continuously walk around and you don't wear any girdles or any, briefs that, what they call control briefs, if you walk around with none of those things on constantly, you're going to make your bottom half loose, and it's going to drop. So it's important, no matter what size you are. I was always taught it's important to teach um, about these things, and unfortunately, it's a lot of women out here that haven't, that they wasn't blessed enough to have parents that let them taught them these things, and it goes along with being a woman, and again, it goes along with being a lady. Now, this is the old school looking long line. Now this serves the same function, but this is how the older school ones look. They often came in this, what they call nude or beige color. You're going to see the crisscross stitching. That is for the extra support, you guys. You're also it's going to look familiar, the bottom, with that elastic band that I told you about, that's going to help you, it's going to come in even more at the smallest area of your waist. I'm going to also point out to you the thickness of the straps, also the stretch of the straps. So you're not going to get that digging in issue that you quite often get from the regular bras. As you can see again, it does fasten from the front. Okay, it fastens from the front, and this is the cup area. Now, me personally, I make sure that the cup area doesn't have one of those pointy breasts that looks kind of like, if you guys remember Madonna, when she was in her Vogue, Vogue, get your body moved, when she was in her Vogue stage, and she had that cone-shaped breast. I make sure that the long lines I get do not have that cone shape, because the real old school ones, and I've seen them actually the same time I saw that, they still have the ones that have that cone shape, and that's not appealing to me. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm 40, not 70, so I'm not going to go along with the cone shaped breast. But yeah, this is another one. But again, as you can see, I make sure that I have long lines. And this is a waist cincher. Now, you guys know, it's no secret that I was waist training. And I have the privilege of working with a wonderful company that's actually one of the leading companies in the U.S. for purchasing real steel bone waist training corsets. I emphasize the words that I just spoke because this company is not a company that is just worried about fashion corsets, much like places like Fredericks or Hollywood. Okay, there is quite a huge difference in wearing corsets and then doing waist training corseting. So when I started working with Orchard Corset, before I even started working for them on a business level, when I started reviewing for them, I was learning from the masters. I was learning from the people who actually has been doing this for a living for many, many, many years. So I was quite excited because whatever I learned, whatever was poured in me, I in turn poured it into you guys and showed you weekly, the progression, and you guys saw it. I showed you how, yes, you can be plus size, yes, you can be big, but you still can want the desire to, bring in your waist even more, to accentuate your curves even more. And it was always said that it can't be done. Why? Because you have so much fatty tissue. But I was excited because I was able to show you that, yes, it actually can be done, because I did it. I didn't just talk about it. I showed you guys. And I was excited and proud to be able to actually show you rather than talk. Um, and I'm going to get back to that soon, so stay tuned, because since I do work with Orchid Corset, I have the ability now to not only give you guys more information, but I'm also authorized that I can give you guys your own promo codes, and I also am authorized to be able to do giveaways and direct you to the blog and all of that kind of stuff. So stay tuned, because we have a lot coming up with that for you guys. But when you are talking about waist training, they're the company to go to. So now I have all the waist training courses, but this is simply a waist cincher. It's quite different than a waist training corset. Briefly, a waist training corset is actually going to move slightly or slowly. It's going to actually move your rib cage. Okay, it's safe because it's gradually doing it, much like when you have a baby. A lot of people don't understand that when you have a baby, that same thing happens, but it happens gradually over 9 months, where it doesn't really damage you because it's not instant. You know what I'm saying? It's not an instant thing. It's a gradual progression. So it's a safe way to do so. That's why you have to learn about how to actually do waist training corseting. But this is a cincher, okay? A cincher, it doesn't have any steel in it. It can be bent, which means this is great for if you want to wear this out and you don't want to be too confined. Also great if you don't want to have that look that we have when we do waist training. I've done it on my videos, and you see, my breast is literally hitting my nose almost. And it's good for when you want to work out and have this on. So this is definitely a winner. You can get this from several different stores. If you just put in my case, plus size waist cincher, I mean, it's so many stores to come up. It's ridiculous. You can even go to Amazon.com. Sometimes they have free shipping on them. So just check it out. But the boning that's in this is a plastic boning. So it does offer you support, but it's flexible, which is quite different from a real steel bone corset, because there is no moving that at all in any way, shape, or form. Okay? So, again, we'll get more into that, and if you want to know immediately about things about the waist training corsetry, you can look back on my videos, and all of them are there. In fact, I have one video on my page as soon as you go to my first page, and that's a video showing you how I looked in just 4 weeks of waist training. So you'll see it. Those videos got 100, 200,000 views and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to get back to that. That's a guarantee. And we're doing it at a whole nother level. So the waist cincher that I have is a black one, and it just goes in, and it just goes for the waist. Okay, and it of course buttons or fastens from the front, and then it usually has 3 to 4 hook, so as you go down or as you lose weight or even as you want to cinch it more, then you have that ability, and they thought of that for you. So this will give you a nice smoothing look as far as bulges that you may have, because of your stomach size and things like that. So this is not a magic pill. It's not going to take you from a 3X to a medium. Yeah, I said medium. That's the combination of small and medium. Medium. So it's not going to take you to a medium, but it's going to smooth out whatever size you are, give you an awesome, feminine, soft, curvy silhouette, and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to do so. So these are some things you definitely want to have in your wardrobe for under your cute little outfits that we're about to wear for spring. And yeah, so I'm sorry this video was long, but I wanted to tell you in detail the purpose of each item, the function of each item, and I even told you where you can even find some of these items. Again, the long ones, you can get them from Romans.com, you can get them from BCO like I did, outlet. If you're smaller, you can even probably go into the store and look on Burlington and things like that. And the waist cincher you can get from Amazon. You can get waist cinchers from, you can get those, I believe, from Fredericks or Hollywood. But what I would recommend doing is, so that you have a huge variety and be able to compare prices, I would just simply put it into the Google search engine, waist cincher, whatever size you are. Say you're 18. I will put in the Google search engine waist cinchers for the size 18, and you'll be able to see so many pop up. And I hope that this helps you in some way, shape, or form. Again, thumbs up this video if you would like to see the next step of what I use on the bottom half of me, that will keep me controlled, will keep me firm, and will you know, shape you out and smooth you out. Yeah. So I hope you like this video. I thank you all for staying tuned. I thank you all for viewing me. And yeah, I'm about to look at some TV because I am not feeling well, as I told you guys. But you know how we have to keep on keeping on. And that's what I intend on doing. So I will talk to you guys later. And be blessed.